like that, man. That's the craziest shoe we've ever seen. Grab it. Let's do a review session with jlando.
What's up? What's good, YouTube? You're with jlando, and welcome to another episode of Review Sessions. We got our boy Bottom Bunk back in the building.
They go crazy, but I can't even get a shout out while he's saying review sessions. Like with jlando and my boy Bottom Bunk, he's got to do his little thing, but it's all right. It's no disrespect. Get down there, bang that bell, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment down below, get involved with us, and I promise you, in the very near future, we got some really dope news coming out for you guys.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what you're about to drop, and we're gonna do a dunk video as well. So thank you guys.
The year of the dunk video. It's gonna be all of the dunks from the whole year. We should hopefully have them all lined up, and we'll tell you guys what's good and what's bad about them.
Exactly. So we're gonna get into some mids. Now let's get into that.
I love the mids.
Yeah. Women's exclusive!
Let's get into the shoes, you know?
Yeah. So what do we got? What are we working with?
So shout out to Nike on this one. I actually found them when I was out in Vegas at the Nike store. I hadn't seen them before that, and now since then I've seen them around a lot more, and I've been picking them up as I see them.
Yeah, of course you have.
Of course I have. I see it made on the shelf, I'm buying them. I don't even care what they are.
100%.
So these ones right here, the mid champ colored dunks, they go crazy.
Yeah, they look like USA dunks. Like they just released not too long ago, right? So
yeah, Olympics, man. USA about to be the champs.
Let's go.
That's why they're champ colors.
Go.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
You described the shoes a little bit better than me. I'm just gonna say they're patent leather.
Well, we basically got, we got the patent leather overlays, and we have this like actually really nice soft, smooth leather at the top of the toe box. In the mid, it's the same kind of material. And we just have that patent leather going throughout. But in the sock lining, that's where things get a little spicy. We have this like satin kind of material that is ridiculously smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys ever been in those satin sheets? You know what I'm saying? It's just super silky smooth. And that's basically what your, ankle is going to be surrounded by with this sneaker, which is nice because we were just talking about how in the Jordan 1 highs, like sometimes they'll rub against your ankles, especially if the sock lining isn't like a good material, which, these days, Jordan, you never know, it's a hit and miss, right?
Yeah, and one of the things that when we were talking about the shoe earlier was you brought up, oh, do you like the patent leather though? Like, would you wear patent leather? And for me, not my favorite per se, but the one good quality towards patent leather is they wear nice, right? Like over time, they're not going to break down as easily.
Yeah, that's 100% true, man. Like I'm not going to knock that. The only patent leather I'll ever mess with is on the Jordan 11s.
Yeah,
and
the other thing is, well, especially with the Jordan 11s, as you'll know, then is like with this patent leather, it's easy to clean, right? And it's also like it's not going to pick up like your jean coloring and other things because the patent leather material, it's not absorbent.
That's true.
And you were talking about the satin on the inside. That would be my one concern on a white satin on the inside, is it the discoloration if you wear colored socks.
Yeah, that's 100% going to happen, and that usually happens on most shoes. But the fact is even if it gets discolored, at least your ankles are feeling good while that's happening. You know what I'm saying?
There's a shoe on your ankle.
Yeah, facts.
The satin.
All right, so what's the next one we working with? You a 49er fan?
I am not a 49er fan. Go Rams! Guess what? Just disrespecting me like that.
Raiders,
you know what I mean?
all day, you know what I'm saying?
Even worse.
Yeah.
Anyway. So these are the Sesame, another woman's exclusive mid.
Yeah.
And go ahead and describe them because you'll do better than me.
So this overlay has a perforated leather, which is a super cool texture, and it adds a very nice contrast to the shoe. It's unusual to see this kind of material in a Jordan 1 at all, you know what I mean? I have a Van leather shoe that actually has perforated, but it just adds a nice kind of texture and contrast to the shoe.
Very much.
We have this really soft toe box right here in this tan kind of
Sesame
gold
color.
sesame colorway. And then just the overlays basically throughout the sneaker are in that perforated. There's a way more defined perforation around the heel over here in this like red, you know, kind of neon red colorway. And then for the sock liner, excuse me, we have that baby blue. So,
which, you know, I go crazy for the baby blue.
And then this outsole, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go wrong with the contrast of color and the materials that are being used for this sneaker at all. As a matter of fact, I might have to pick up a pair of those bad boys because those are some nice summer shoes. Yeah, I feel like these are a lot easier to be able to get, even though recently I was trying to get some of the smoke gray colorways, the women exclusive, again, that we don't have right with us, but it had the translucent bottom.
The wolf gray.
Wolf gray, excuse me, you know.
Mids and lows.
Yeah, mids and lows. But I mean, you know, sometimes it's hard to get a sneaker, period, but you're more likely to hit on the mids and the lows on Nike.com rather than you are in sneakers with the draws.
Nike.
And now they're doing 90-minute draws with the bronze and all that craziness. So we'll see how all that plays out.
Yeah. And now, speaking of the Nike releases on Nike.com, we were both able to get a few pairs of these on Nike.
Yeah.
I haven't seen these in store at all. Zero. If you do see them out there, grab them. This material is it reminds me of the Dutch greens.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
I
mean, I was trying to get this pair. I was going to get this pair for my wife, and then she just said she had too many shoes, and it was kind of getting ridiculous. So
didn't even know that was even a thing.
Yeah, but I really love this shoe, man. Like this kind of aqua marine colorway with the two contrasts. I mean, they have two different color aquas. Like basically, this is a lighter than the overlays at the top of the toe cap.
It's different leather too, right?
Yeah, and it is different leather. The top of the toe box is a smooth black leather. There's no interchangeable laces, I don't think, for any of these mids on the women's exclusive. But who cares, right? Because they're just stepping up their game with, you know, trying to get, like you said, a little more adventurous on, you know, these available Jordan 1 releases. And you gotta love that.
No, and I definitely think that this colorway is gonna go with a lot. Like everyone's really feeling like these different type of tints of green and like this aqua color. And Jordan's like, for the women, if you guys haven't seen, like they've been pushing a lot of clothing in this same color, like same with like the barely green color.
Yeah.
It goes dope. I like it.
Yeah, 100%. So speaking of news and reviews, Bottom Bunk, you got some information to tell the people?
Yes, and it's not happy news. I'll say that, at least for so Nike has decided to close down 2 of their factories in Vietnam for the foreseeable future due to the COVID crisis that's happening in Vietnam. You know, I don't want to make light of what's happening in Vietnam with the country and the people that are working there. Obviously, this COVID is very serious, but I do also want to bring to light what it does mean for people here in the United States with trying to buy Nike shoes. Before I even go into that, I do want to shout out Nike for how they're taking care of their workers over there.
Yeah,
providing severances for the people that are unable to work during this time due to COVID, and that says a lot about the company we're buying our shoes from. I really do believe that they do care about a bigger picture scale. And so, what does it mean for us? I think I was reading something about 48% of all Nike shoes and clothing are manufactured in Vietnam at these 2 factories that have now been closed due to COVID, until the country really kind of gets it together where it's not going to continually be spreading through.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, so what does that mean for us? 48% of the stock that's going to be coming this way is going to be halted. There's going to be a big gap, so we should be expecting more COVID delays. We should be expecting shoe releases getting pushed back. Mm-hmm. And so like where does that look like for us?
Low stock for sure.
Low stock for sure. I definitely think that things are going to be spread out. Like we'll be released in ways as things are becoming more available.
Yeah.
And where do I think it's actually going to begin? I know that production has already started and possibly even beginning to finish on the patent breads. That's the furthest shoe out that I've actually seen an on foot in production of.
Okay.
So the patent breads come out, I believe, somewhere in the middle of October. So any shoe that if you're looking at the calendar that's going to be past that, there's a possibility that they're going to be pushed back or at least delayed or not released in the same quantity that we're used to. Everything leading up to that should be seemingly normal. I know the Pollen 1s, I've seen a lot of pairs. The Lightning 4s, I've seen a lot of pairs. The Thunder 4s, I've already seen on foot. So based on those those things they're going to continue. And if you watch Sneakers Live, which we do, Sneakers hook us up.
Yes.
You know, we've already seen that the stuff for the rest of this quarter is already on slate, on calendar, already available, getting boxed as we speak at Nike.
Yeah, okay. So basically, we're looking at some more COVID delays, and prayers go out to all the people in Vietnam, because I know they don't have the support and infrastructure like we do with the vaccines and everything that's going on. And that's the most important thing, is people's health, because at the end of the day, like you always say, these are just shoes, man. And I mean, you know, and just make sure to be prepared for all the delays and everything, that it gets really frustrating. But at least Nike's given the heads up that this is going to be happening in the months coming up.
Yeah, and like this isn't some information that I top secret that I got. Like, no, this is all over the internet. Go ahead and read up about it if you're interested. And again, our prayers go out to Vietnam and the rest of the world that's, you know, suffering these same consequences due to COVID, lack of infrastructure, finances, and so many other things. I'm like, don't want to bring up politics on a shoe thing, but like, you know, this is affecting all of us. COVID here at home as well with the new Delta variant, and over there they're being hit really super hard too. So our prayers go out to them for sure.
That's what I'm saying. News and reviews, jlando, Bottom Bunk. That's what we do. Make sure to check it out. We're gonna drop some very good information next week. So hit the notification, subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you guys think, information you guys might get about the delays, what you think of the women's exclusive.
Next video, Year of the Dunk. Huge news coming for you guys.
Yep.
You guys are about to love it. Tap in with us. Stay in touch.
Women are winning.
Craziest shoe we've
Winners.
ever seen.
And we out. Peace.
Grab it. Let's do a review session with jlando.